It's time for some football. Welcome to Northwest Stadium in Landover. Today, a fun matchup in store. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And we're off and running from Landover. This return starts at the 5. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken second in 2024, Jayden Daniels.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. He took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better than he did a week ago.
42-yard line.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Here's White again. Drives that front backward on a gain of 4. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Again, this is White. Ran into it all that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd down and
from the gun, it's Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contest. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard? Well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. So now we'll get a look at the other offense as the Chargers take the field. They'll be led out by someone known for putting up numbers since he entered the league back in 2020, the Oregon product, Justin Herbert. Herbert throwing right away as a man, Justin Jefferson. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. They have themselves another 1st and 10. They'll run here with Amari Huntington. He's going to have this one down to the 20. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Chargers.
Working inside the red zone. That one's complete. Amari Huntington. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. Now run with Hampton. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. The Chargers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Commanders, nothing.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Firing quickly out of line, Daniels. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
He shovels it forward, complete. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
Complete to
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of time, proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Chargers bringing the pressure, and they got him! And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
You could put that sack right into the coverage sack category. You can see the quarterback, he's scanning, right? He's going through his progressions. 1, 2, 3, nobody's open. And then bam, sack, lunch.
The Commanders ready for the punt. Is this clean at the 30? And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Following the play, we have an injured Commander. The training staff out there to check on him as we pause. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Incomplete pass on 1st down, so still at the 40. It's 2nd and 10. With a gun, here's Hampton. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
That one's caught by Jefferson. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. Shotgun again to Hampton. And he's down to almost... Oh, no, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
A gain of 15. And the Chargers 1st down.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to Hampton. He stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down.
On the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Again, it's Hampton. Big gap up the middle. And finally, they catch up to him at the 11. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Chargers.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. Looking, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Going with a screen to Hampton. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Herbert here, 3rd and long. And the Commanders get home, they drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling for that defense who puts a sack on the board. A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Has this at the 6. Takes out a 1-stop. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Drive starts with a carry by White. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Cade, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Jukes the defender. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 6. And the Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
That's the end of one here. It's a 10-0 ball game. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with first and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Out of the pistol, here's White. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Daniels keeps it himself. It's on the turf, ball's out, he lost it. And it's a turnover, the defense has it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Yeah, look at the pile of humanity. These QB sneaks turn into these enormous mosh pits. And I'll tell you what, inside that mosh pit, chaos goes down. And in that case, somebody rips the ball away. Big time takeaway by the defense.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Now toss it to Hampton. Oh, stiff arm! And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on first down. After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes second and 2. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. It's his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Herbert now off the play fake. Cut near the goal line. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
First and goal, Chargers.
Motioning the tight end left. Hampton. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown. The Chargers grow their lead off the turnover. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers take a 3-possession lead.
17. Commanders, nothing. Cameron Dicker to kick
Dicker
off
all
for the
lined up and
Chargers.
ready to boot it away. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10. Starting on the ground, here's White. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and
Up the middle, here goes White. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Throwing from the gun here. This is hauled in by Samuel. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
First and 10, it's a give to White. And they drop him after just a yard. 2nd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That was Terry McLaurin on the target. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
And 8 yards to go.
Throwing now, Daniels. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. It's an option right that begins this drive. Only able to get back to the line on that 1st down play, so no gain.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Daniels setting up the play action. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now Daniels to throw. That's to his back. Here's Rachaad White. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Robinson. That's the 1st and more inside the 45. And he's finally taken down at the 39-yard line. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
And a Washington 1st down.
Staying with Robinson. And that effort yields him about 3 yards there. 2nd down. Play action now. Daniels. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. One after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Commanders cut the lead down to 10.
Chargers 17.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Nicole Hardman now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
14.
Herbert from the gun. He's going deep this time. That's complete inside the 35. He does it. Touchdown. The Chargers make it a 16-point ball game. Loud McConkey with a touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. They'll only take this for about a yard. It's going to be 2nd down. We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. It's the Commanders. Lined up with a 2nd and 8. From the 32. Brought in right side by McLaurin. That screen sniffed it quickly, shut down behind the line. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first.
Back at the 28-yard line.
The toss now to Robinson. Looks like they get about 4 out of it, but not close to the first. That brings up 4th down. Corey Bajorquez on the punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
At their own 22-yard line.
Herbert back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now he takes it. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Chargers.
Now Herbert to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. Here he goes again. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Working inside the red zone. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
He's out of bounds at the 12-yard line.
Throwing now, Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Intended for Tyler Conklin. Incomplete.
Herbert throwing again. Well, that's got it. Touchdown. The Chargers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Dicker tacks on the extra points. And the Chargers make it a 24-point ball game.
31. Commanders 7.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away.
Chargers.
His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry.
He's taken down.
Washington calls it second timeout.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 33 on second down. That's McLaurin on the quick slant. But he's going to be brought down at the 42. Final timeout taken by the Commanders.
That's good for a Commander.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd down and 10. Daniels. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And the Chargers think they have it, and they do.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do ever is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down. Throwing now, following the turnover. He's throwing deep, brought in, inside the 20. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
And the Chargers 1st down.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. So one-sided, no need for halftime. We'll just keep it right here and get started with the 3rd quarter. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Hampton trying the left side. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Chargers will have a first. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Conklin brings it in. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10.
First down, San Diego.
Hampton now up the middle. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Zaven Collins in on the tackle. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
At the 43-yard line.
Running it with Hampton. A lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. And for the Commanders, a 5th defensive back out there. They're going nickel on 3rd down. Herbert gonna tuck and run. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
The Chargers lined up in punt formation, and this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30.
At their own 26-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up 2nd down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Short pass brought in. And he's not far from that first down marker, is he, partner? Up to the 47. Third down coming up. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. He keeps it himself. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle. Get him down right at the line. Fourth down coming up.
No gain on the play.
That right there,
Fourth down.
that's a tough pill to swallow. That's kind of a manhood test, Kate. When you get pushed backwards on a third down QB sneak, you're going to look at each other in the huddle and say, that can't happen again.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision. One, they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
First and 10, around to Robinson. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Out of the gun, Daniels. That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. And he's going to have this one down to the 28.
That's another Washington.
Shotgun snap. We'll get to Robinson. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's second down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
That's another
Robinson. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here's Daniels. And they're turned away again. Two great defensive stands. We've arrived at third and goal.
Every once in a while, sure, a pass, they can go for a negative yard. But lose that much, I promise you, that call will never come up on the call sheet again.
Need a touchdown here as they line up for third and goal. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Avoid some trouble there. Chargers bringing the pressure, and they got him. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's fourth and goal.
You know what they say about assuming? Well, it's the same way on a football field. You can never assume. If you stop assuming that first sacker's going to get to the quarterback, well, you could run yourself right into trouble. This defense didn't. They didn't take a break, and they finally get him to the ground.
A 34-yard attempt.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And that lowers the lead to 21.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year, and I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Chargers getting set. First and 10. Hampton gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Again, it's Hampton. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Tackle made by Trey Amos.
Trey Amos on the stop.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Brings up third down.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That one's caught by Jefferson. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
First down, Chargers.
This is the end of the third quarter. The Chargers have possession and a massive lead. This one looking like it could be over. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Tight end in motion right. Shotgun here to Hampton. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Going with a screen to Hampton. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Hampton gets it out of his own read. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Another carry for Robinson. We'll call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
Here's a loft deep down the middle. They connect on the deep shot. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 52 yards. That's good for a Washington. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece, and he was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Completed left side to Samuel. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Running right side by McLaurin. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
And the Washington 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
Quick on the draw to White. On the run inside the 20. And he's finally taken down at the 16-yard line.
17-yard.
All right, set now, 1st and 10.
Washington 1st down.
Again, this is White. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's White again. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Commanders 1st down.
Here's Robinson. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal.
To throw, Daniels. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders get it back to within 2 possessions. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Commanders get it back to a 14-point game. They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And no problem for the Chargers. They cover it up. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them out.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Catch made left side by McConkey. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. So now here's 3rd and 5. Herbert from the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
It's a gain of 10. And the San Diego first down.
On the inside, give to Hampton. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Back to Hampton. Saw the lane, hit it quick, called out a gain of 7. Nicely done. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Second and 3.
Over the gun, here's Hampton. And he stopped after a gain of about 5. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run with Hampton. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Chargers about to move to a perfect 5-0 this season. Still lined up at the 6. Here's 2nd and goal. Herbert gonna tuck and run. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. The Chargers have likely locked up the win right there. Justin Herbert with the touchdown. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers stretch their lead to 21.
Commanders 17.
My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1. More times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
Drive starts with a carry by White. Jukes one defender. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
And the Commanders first down.
Daniels now on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. Tackle made at the 47.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up
2nd and 3.
At the 47.
Going with a catch out left. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Washington first.
Early on 1st down. Daniels hits his running back. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Gain of 17 yards. That's another Commanders.
Daniels on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
To Noah Brown. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
They get to the line and spike the football to stop the clock. 3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Throwing now from the gun. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he gets this forward to the 19.
That's another Washington Commanders first down.
They get to the line and spike the football to stop the clock. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Daniels back to throw. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Washington first
They get to the line and spike the football to stop the clock. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. now against a blitz. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders get it back to within 2 possessions. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders get it back to a 14-point game.
Commanders 24.
The time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And this kick is covered by the Chargers, and that should salt this game away. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Chargers beginning to celebrate their win here as they take a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other.